Hi you guys, welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Today we are going to be learning this stitch called the cobblestone stitch. You can't tell by looking at it flat, but when you get it up, look at that texture. So this side is all full of texture and the back side is flat. This stitch is one of my absolute favorite stitches for making dishcloths because you have the scrubby on this side and flat on that side. But it can be used for absolutely anything that you would like to use it for. It is a very simple 2-row repeat. So let's go ahead and get this started. Today I will be using Red Heart Super Saver in Fruity Stripes and a 5mm hook, also called an H or an 8. This stitch is done in a multiple of any even number that you would like, plus 1. So we're going to go ahead and chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's my even number of chains. And 1 more. And we are going to start in the second chain from the loop, from the hook. Here's your first chain, here's your second. So we're just going to go into that chain and make a single crochet. And we're going to single crochet all the way across. Okay, now that we have our first row of single crochets done, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. In this very first stitch, right here, we are going to make a treble stitch. Wrap the yarn around your hook twice, go into that stitch, grab your yarn, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Now you have 3. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Now you have 2. Yarn over and pull through those 2. Now go into this next stitch and make a single. In this next stitch, we're going to make another treble. And then a single, and then a treble, and then a single. And we are going to continue doing that all the way across. 1 treble, 1 single. And I will meet you when we get to the end. I've just made my last treble, and on the very last stitch, you want to make a single. Now, chain 1 and turn your work, and you'll see you have a row of bumps. Those treble crochets have bumped right out because we did a single crochet right next to it. So for this row, we're going to do single crochets. We're going to go right into that stitch, make a single, and then the stitch For the trebles, it's actually behind it. So there's 2. And then we go behind. There's our single. Then we go behind that treble to find the single. Just like that. And then our last stitch is right there behind that treble. And that's your repeat, you guys. A row of bumps and a row of single. So let's chain 1, turn our work, grab some yarn, and let's start all over. You start with a treble in that very first stitch. And then you do a single. And then a treble. And a single. And a treble. Wow, this yarn came. That yarn came untwisted. Hopefully you don't have this issue. That's going to be a big bump. Then you chain 1 and you turn. Okay, and this is our row of single crochets. So we just go in, make a single, go behind that treble to get our stitch. There's our single, go behind it. Okay. Now you have 2 rows of bumps and your singles. That's it, you guys. Just chain 1 and turn. And on the back side, the wrong side, you're always going to start with a treble and end with a single. And it's treble single all the way across. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more rows, and I will be back with you in the blink of an eye. Okay, I've done a couple more rows, and we are always going to end this with a row of single crochets. So when you've reached the length you want, just go ahead, do that row of single crochets. And then fasten off. And there you have it, you guys. I hope you've either learned a new stitch or got reacquainted with another. If this is something that you enjoy, go ahead and subscribe. I do stitch tutorials on Saturdays, and on Wednesdays I do Wednesday wrap-up where I talk about everything I've made, everything I'm thinking about making, and things that I am in the process of making. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.